remnants of Sally continues to push up the eastern seaboard, bring lots of rain through the Carolinas into Virginia, and that is headed up to the north and northeast, so New Jersey, southern parts of New York, Connecticut, anticipating what's left of that storm to move in. On the west side of that system, and typically when you have a good powerful system like Sally, you get some dry air that is ushered in behind it, and that is what we are going to be dealing with locally for the upcoming weekend. Not only will we have an abundance of sunshine, but we are going to be looking at some chilly temperatures, specifically our morning lows, and I'll show you that in a few moments. Closer to home, there is a little bit in the way of some cloud cover out there. That will continue to clear out as we move into the rest of tonight, and the breezy conditions that we also have right now will slowly diminish as well. Right now we're sitting at 71 degrees in Dayton. Notice the wind sustained at 18 miles an hour out of the north-northeast, so that will make that low 70-degree temperature feel more like the 60s. Your grilling forecast for this evening, not bad. We're in the 60s from 7 through 9 o'clock with just a few fair weather clouds out there. Again, a little bit of a breeze will make the temperature feel a few degrees cooler. So if you're doing a late evening dinner, just be mindful of that. Or perhaps maybe you're headed outside to see the space station flyover tonight at 9 o'clock. Look to the southwestern sky. It's going to be way up there, about 84 degrees above the horizon. So you should have a good clear view of it as these skies start to clear out as well. And it's going to be visible for about 5 minutes or so. It'll look like a star that's steadily crossing the sky. Futurecast temperatures tomorrow morning when we wake up will be right around that 50-degree mark in the city of Dayton. But notice cooler spots across the north. Tomorrow afternoon, cooler than today. We only get to 66 degrees for a high in the city of Dayton. That's about 10 degrees below average for this time of year, feeling a whole lot more like fall than the last few days of summer. Then tomorrow night, look what happens into early Saturday. We'll be around that 40-degree mark in Dayton. Upper 30s across the north. There is the potential for some areas of patchy frost to start your weekend. So here's why. When you take the air temperature, it's really registered at about 5 feet above the ground. So a 41-degree temperature in Dayton will be closer to those middle 30s in the city, and even colder across the north. So that could develop a little bit of some frost early on. The last time the Dayton area fell into the 30s was on May 13th when we had a morning low of 36 degrees. So it's been a few months since we've been that cold. And our typical first freeze for Dayton is October 22nd. So it seems early, but the record earliest 32-degree temperature ever recorded was September 21st. We won't be that cold, but it is not out of the question to see some patchy frost this time of year. Our car wash outlook for the next few days, great for you as we'll have dry conditions. There's no rainfall in the forecast through the weekend. Temperatures are going to be cooler, but we do have lots of sunshine both days. And we'll rise back into the 70s as we get into the early part of next week. Notice we'll get near to normal by Tuesday and Wednesday with those highs in the middle 70s and pushing close to 80 by Wednesday. Dante's daily quiz today wasn't really a quiz, it was more of a poll. And our question was, how cold does it have to be at night for you to turn on your heat? And thinking about those overnight lows falling into the 30s. Most of you said it has to be 40 degrees or colder for you to turn the heat on. I know I've actually turned the heat on a few times early in the morning, Cheryl. Just don't tell my husband.
Okay, don't tell mine either. It's our own secret. Thank you, McCall.